Oh, this thing is on. Well, hey, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Nice to have you here for my weekly wellness weigh-in. My name is Maddie Gab, or Maddie Gab 2012, or Madeline, as I am more famously known. Hold on, I gotta get situated. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Hopefully doing well. And as I said, today is our weekly wellness weigh-in. So glad you're here. And as we do on every Tuesday, we open up with a scripture. And again, as you can see from my background, you know where I am. I'm at work. Ha, 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 ha. So I'm going to be looking over here for the scripture like I did last week and talking to you guys right there. Okay. So the scripture this week comes from James, and as you know, I've been reading James, and it's James 4:7-8, and it says, "Submit yourselves then to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Come near to God, and he will come near to you. Wash your hands, you sinners, and purify your hearts, you double-minded." And I actually remembered that particular scripture, the second part of verse 7, part B, because it used to be quoted a lot when I was younger. And they would say, resist the devil and he will flee from you. And that is true if we resist. But we first have to submit ourselves to God. First part is submit yourself to God, and then if we resist, and then resist the devil and he will flee from you. But there's 2 steps to that. Not just one, but 2 steps. And I find so often when I succumb and let the flesh take over, it's because I have not yielded myself to God, truly. And truly that is the case. I haven't yielded to God the way that he has required of us, or required of me, and so then I fall into temptation. So then let's move along to the wellness weigh-in. So I'm going to send you on over there to see my weight, and then I'll come back and we can chat about it. Well, that was a welcome surprise. I did not expect that, especially after the eating I did on Sunday. So I'm down 1.2 pounds, I believe, from last week. So I am in maintenance range. We're going to just call this maintenance range. And so what does that look like? Not quite sure. I do have an appointment with the nutritionist next week on the 26th. So we'll follow up. I'm going to see what her advice is about maintenance in this maintenance range. I am going to continue to track, and that's another reason I didn't expect to see a loss, is because near the end of the week I lost track of my tracking. So my tracking wasn't the greatest, especially you all know, and I'll say it again, tracking in the evening is a big hurdle for me, because one of the reasons I'll show you right here is that I use recipes. I don't just use packages that I can scan and go. Most of the time when I'm eating in the evening, it's going to be something that doesn't have a barcode that is a recipe. And so I need to get better at entering my recipes and figuring out the macros on those. And I'm not going to set that as a goal, because right now I don't think it's a doable goal. So I'm not going to set myself up for failure. But being more consistent with tracking in the evening is one of my goals. And when I eat something, like, even meat has a barcode now. When I eat something that's not a whole bunch of ingredients mixed together, I'm much better at tracking, or something that I've already tracked before, then I'm better at tracking it. But when I come up with new recipes and new stuff, that's when I don't track as well as I should in the evening. I did exercise, I think, once in the evening, and I'm going for twice a week for an afternoon workout, because a friend of mine and I are going to Planet Fitness right around the corner from my school, supposedly on Monday and Wednesday. So Our aim is twice a week. So far, we've only been able to do it once a week. So that's funny because it's supposed to be Monday and Wednesdays, and it seems like Mondays are hard to do for some reason. You would think Mondays would be easier, but Mondays are hard to do for us. Seems like we'll get it on Wednesday, but Monday is kind of difficult. So that's part of the continued goal in this maintenance season. Continuing with my water, that's a success for this maintenance season. I don't know.